nose is completely blocked. I won't be able to see the grandson until this goes away. Mikey, go and lie down. My nose is completely blocked. My nose is completely blocked. We're in for a storm. There's a storm a brewing. Ooh, there's a storm. Mikey, go and lie down. They're not happy because I've got all this cross stitch and stuff out. Let me get the chat up. Oh dear. Oh, I've been watching Flashy. Oh, I've been watching wee Flashy. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. Let me get the chat up. All my wee ornaments will be down. So they will. Let me get the chat. There we are. Edge of ASMR, good morning. Pip, good morning. Golfer girl, good morning to you. I'm not well. my nose is completely blocked, guys. Completely blocked. I've done COVID tests. I done 2 yesterday, negative, and I've done 1 today, negative as well. So it's a cold I've got. Look at my poor nose is red raw. My nose is red raw. Pap, is it windy down there? It's windy up here. Oh, my Sky. And good morning, Sky. Oh no, that's a shame. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. I've been watching my brother's wee cat, Flashy. Steam, that would help. Can't breathe out my nose. I cannot breathe out my nose. It's terrible. Pip, it's the same here. There's wheelie bins all over the place. Wheelie bins are flying about. So they are. All my wee ornaments are down. So look, I'm just leaving them down. What's the point? So we're meant to be getting this today, this storm today. And then Pip, on Saturday we've got another storm coming and it's meant to bring snow. Please don't go into labour when it's like thick with snow, Pip. Please don't go into labour when it's 3 feet of snow. That would be disastrous. Oh dear. I'm feeling sorry for myself today, so I'm feeling sorry. Oh, I know, Sky. They are your babies. Your pets are your babies. I don't know what I would do without the Jack Russells, even though they drive me mad sometimes with all the barking and stuff. I don't know what I'd do without them. No, Pip. I'll be praying that the snow just comes to my area and doesn't go down further south. So that's what we're in for. We're in for a wild time. Oh God, it's really, you want to hear it in the back. I hope my fence doesn't blow down. It's picking up, so it is. And danger, but we're only to drive if we really need to. But I'll be driving tonight because I really need to go up and see Flashy. So I do, but I took lots of pictures and I took a video over this morning. Oh God, she's so gorgeous. Oh, see my nose, it's driving me insane. Sorry everyone. My God. Quality content on this channel. Quality content. Eh? That's what happens. Hold on a minute, where's my... Oh, good, Pip. I'm glad. Oof. But see, there's that many scams about these days. Do you know, I can hardly smell that. My smell's going as well. But as I say, I've been taking the COVID test. I've not got the COVID. Thank God you weren't being scammed, Pip. But there's... Did we lose? I've been watching the curling. Hold on a minute, guys. Did we win? Oh, we won. Good. Oh, good. We won the curling. The men won the curling. That's good. What the hell was I saying? I never got much sleep last night either because I can't breathe just through my nose. And there's that many scams going about, Pip. Yes, we do. In fact, Pip, sometimes I like pets better than some humans. Do you know what I mean? I mean, my pets, they don't care if I'm fat and ugly. They don't care. They're not bothered with that at all. They're not bothered if sometimes I need to go in a wheelchair. They do not care about that. They love me regardless. It's beautiful love. That's what it is. Oh, that's good that the guys have got through in the curling. Oh, do you know what I'm going to put on myself? But I've got to watch because I done it last night. Wait till I tell Alina. Burnt my eyes out. Yeah, me too, Pip, me too. My udder mint, right? It's good to help you breathe and stuff like that. But last night I forgot I put it in my hands and rubbed my eye. And my eye was sticking out my head. My eye was as fresh as the new fallen snow was my eye. I was like, if it couldn't get any worse, I've just burnt the eye off myself. That's what happens. And do you know what else is happening here? See the side of my neck? They know how I got all the lymph nodes removed with the cancer? It feels as if it's a lump from here all the way down to here. So it's my lymph nodes are swollen as well. I'm needing some lovely man to come over and look after me. Here, can you? If any of you's watched Friends, oh my God, there was an episode where Monica and was like this blocked up, and they had put vapor rub on, but then they went in and had a bit of like that. And when Chandler came out the bedroom, he was like walking like a cowboy because vapor rub got places. That's you don't want that. Always make sure you wash your hands. Ah, did Pip see that Poppy knows when I'm not feeling well, and she'll come right up here. And before I know it, I can't see the TV because I'm too busy. Um, trying to get over her face. Her face is always right there. Sorry, I'm watching this again with the curling. The boys done good. Am I watching the whole thing again? Oh, see, I'm talking to the TV. Oh, deep heat. Pip, I'm allergic to deep heat. See if I put deep heat on, I come out in a big welt. As if somebody smacked the shit out of me. I just come out in a big welt like that. All over the place with deep heat. I can't wear that and I can't wear the freeze stuff either. But the udder, see if he's the same as me, udder mint is the thing. Because it's light vapor, it's very, very minty. See, my eyes are kind of, and it helps. But I better make sure I don't touch my eyes with my hands because, do you know what else I'm going, while I'm on here doing all this means I'm going to shove some stuff on my scalp. Anything else I need to do while I'm on here live? Anything else? This is it. This is the real me. Do you know what I mean? This is it. This is it all. Oh, how are yous anyway? How are yous today? Ah, Mousy, there you are. Good morning in beautiful Germany. Oh, how do you say good morning in Germany again? German again. How do you say good morning in German, Mousy? Because I want to say it to you. See, when you type it, I'll probably recognise it, but I can't remember now. Oh, sausage dogs. Sophie loves sausage dogs as well. I love them. Their long bodies are so cute. Do you know other ones? Beagles, the ones with the huge big ears. Oh, I love them. Guten Morgen, Guten Morgen, Mousy. And bonjour to my sky, bonjour. See, multilingual right here. And how was it you said good morning in Japanese? Hold on a minute. It was the konnichiwa. It wasn't konnichiwa. It was, oh God, never forgot. Domo arigato gozaimasu is thank you very much. I know that. Doi dash mashite means you're very welcome. Multilingual. A couple of words. Remember me boasting before here, I can talk Spanish. Bonjour, mon amour, bonjour. Remember I was saying, look, everyone, I've got your back. If we go to Spain, you need the restroom. I'm there. I'm your woman. I can speak. Apparently it wasn't that, but it sounded. I was donde está la labro de señoras, por favor. I was saying to folk. I think it. Ohio gozaimasu. Ohio gozaimasu. That's it. Go for girl. Ohio gozaimasu. See, I've got all these words all crammed in this wee tiny brain. So I have. But do you know, I learned a huge spiel in Japanese, go for girl. We had the big bosses from Mizuno coming one day. And I was like one of the best workers, obviously. I was a great worker. And because I was learning, I wanted to learn the language and all that too. And I had to learn this big spiel. I could have been saying anything. I don't know what I was saying to this Japanese man, but when he came up, I bowed very respectfully and said all this spiel to me, and he was very impressed. And I was like, look at me go. Look at me. I was thinking to myself. Oh, the Japanese were my best pals, so they were. They came to my wedding and everything, so they did. Does Yam al Roitbar Yama Roitbar Kumbawa Kumbawa. Good evening, Kumbawa. Oh, that's lo. Listen, see us, we're going to be the most intelligent folk on YouTube shortly. See this chat, people will come in and they'll be like, God damn, they're depressed at all this. These people all talking all this language and stuff like that. And we're just going to play along that we're really, look, we're all, and this is an intelligent chat room, this. I was almost employed with NASA. Right. Oh, Mousy, and I had another job that I loved, and it was working for the YMCA. And it was a wee charity shop, and I loved it. I just absolutely loved it. It was like regular people, and you know, it was just a great wee job. I loved that so much. And I got, what was it, £28.50 a week. That was my wage, £28.50. Yeah, the International Blueberry Squad, that's going to be... Sky, we're going to need some sort of uniform. We're going to need to get into some lycra here. I want a cape. We're all getting capes. That was a great wee job. I also worked in a chemist. I hated that. That didn't last long. Then I worked as a sewing machinist for a few years, and I made knickers and bras. And do you know the good thing? See, if somebody messed up a strap or something, or it wasn't on right or something, all the bras, every now and again they would do a sale, and we could buy these bras dead cheap, and it was great. We were all kitted out with the best lingerie. So I had that, and then I worked for my Japanese. I worked with Mizuno, and I loved that job so much. But my health problems and that. Was it, Pip? The chemist was my worst job. I hated the bloody chemist. I thought I would have loved working in the chemist, but I hated it. Yes, Goffer, I like to do that. Try and learn a wee bit of their language. I'm interested in all that stuff. I was learning Russian. Remember? See when that Chernobyl documentary came on, I thought, here, I'd love to understand what they're saying in Russia. So I started. In fact, I learned the whole alphabet, and I was learning how to write it. See, now I forgot it all because I didn't stick with it. So I forgot everything that I was learning myself. That's me. I'm like, I'm going to be dedicated now. I'm going to learn something new in French every single day, something new. And I end up not. I end up just not doing it. Oh, oh, at least he was trying, Pip. Yeah, at least he was trying. My French is terrible. My French is terrible, but as I say, I know the odd words. I know the odd words. So I do like au revoir, bonjour. You know, an apple, la pomme. You know, things like that. We get learnt in school. I mean, I remember. Oh God, I was laughing too. I was on the I was on the big ferry coming from Calais to Dover. I can't speak any Gaelic. We never even Mouses. Do you know a true story? Right. This is absolutely true. We never get taught anything about Scotland in school. No, we never get told their history at all. We never get told anything about the castles. We never get told about William Wallace or Robert the Bruce. We never get taught Gaelic. We never get taught anything like that. I didn't know anything about Scotland until I was like 16 before they told us. I don't know why. That's but that's what they do. So we were coming home with Yugoslavia. It was so we were on the boat, and there was a group of French school kids, Sky, right? And they were saying things on the boat to each other, and they're going, "Can you tell me the way to the chemist? Is the zoo far from here?" I mean, see this? I was looking, I was kind of laughing and stuff like that. That rock looks very heavy. I mean, stuff like that, and I was thinking, they're never going to do that. Can I have tomato sauce on my chips, please? They were saying things like that. It was great. I was like, oh, that's brilliant. Oh, sign language. Yeah, I would love to do sign language as well. See, we should have got taught. We never get taught anything like that. And anyway, I got taught. No, I was the stupid one in the class. Oh, wonky donkey. Good morning to you. Good morning. Oh, I'm glad your wee dog is okay. I'm glad your dog is okay. I'm not the best today because I'm not well. I'm, I'm absolutely loaded with a cold. So there'll be no seeing the grandson until this goes away. That's for sure. And I've been up at my brother's house, but I've been wearing my mask and everything like that in his house. But it's not the virus because I've been checking. I've just got a terrible blocked up nose. Just want to see what I've done so far in my cross stitching. Let me show you what I've done so far. That's what I've done so far. He's going to be nice, eh? Thank you, Mousy. Yeah, I could look, see if you want to get taught Ned talk, me Ned talk. I'm your woman. I can teach you. I can teach you how to talk Ned. Gigi, good morning. Thank you very much for coming in. First of all, you need the basics for wee Ned talk, and it's hoy you. That's my bottle of wine, right? So hoy you. That's my bottle of wine, right? So that's the first, and then you've got to go. What other one can we do? Um, Bolt ya rocket. That's another one. That's another wee Ned phrase. Bolt, that means away you go. Ya rocket, you not nice person, right? So bolt ya rocket. That's another wee Ned phrase. So this is what we're going to be able to do this. Heather and Marshall, my beautiful ladies in Vegas. Oh, how I'm dying to see these little angels that you've got. I'm looking after my brother's wee cat just now. Oh, and her name's Flash, but I call her Flashy. And she's the cutest wee thing, so she is. And she loves her Auntie Linda, so she does. And do you know something? I was talking to my mum earlier, and it makes it even better because see, the very first time I was looking after her, She didn't come down the stair, right? So I just sat there and let her come to me. So the second time she came down the stairs, but she sat on the last stair looking at me like that. And then by the third time I had went up, that was her. She was her Auntie Linda's girl. so so this morning I was up. Oh my goodness, 3 weeks. Oh, Heather and Marshall, your hands are going to be full. Full of cuteness, I mean, full of absolute cuteness. And it's good that they're all going to be together. And they're all going to be together. Carly, good morning, good morning. Oh, you want to see it again? This is what I've done so far. That's it so far. So it's going to be right, but I don't know how long it's going to be, but I've still got a good bit to go. But my wee fingers, because I've not cross-stitched in a while, are dead soft. So I've been puncturing myself. Wow. I've been watching the telly while I've been trying to cross-stitch and jagging my finger and stuff. But yes, oh, and listen, you deserve it, honest to God. After what you've been through, Heather and Marshall, my lovely ladies, um, you deserve it. Do you like the wee elephant? These are actually chickens. You can't tell them now, but see their eyes. I'm going to put beads on the giraffes and the chicks' eyes and stuff like that, but I'll do that towards the end. If you put beads on it now, you'll end up with your thread getting wrapped around the bead and stuff like that. So I'll wait to the end to do that. But I'm doing it. I'm going to frame it because I didn't know if I was going to make it into a cushion or I'm just going to frame it, I think. Oh, Heather, I'm absolutely smitten some with this child. Look, he's only a few days old, right? And Amanda said to me, Mum, he's trying to lift his own head up. I can't get over it. I'm like, what? Wow. This boy is a special boy. That's what he is. Special boy. He's a wee darling, though. I love him so much. Thank you anyway. Oh. Carly, it's storming now. The wind's going. It's going to be 80 mile an hour winds today. All the wheelie bins are already down. There's wheelie bins. We might see trampolines fly by the window. Patio furniture might be flying by. Maybe even the witch from The Wizard of Oz will make an appearance outside the window today. Possibilities. Oh, thank you very much. My hair, it's pink. See, it's pink. But I've not done anything with it because I'm not bothered today because I'm not feeling the best. I've got the cold. I need more handkerchiefs. Have you been watching Nothing to Declare? Oh, what a laugh. Nothing. I sit and laugh at it. I'll tell you, see if I want a good laugh, I'll put that on. Because they all come through. See if you haven't to watch it. The Australian border one is the best. And if you get any food products in your bag, no. They say no. I've not got any food in my bag. You open the bag and there's no clothes or anything. All it is food in the bag. And it's dripping food that's dripping out the bag. Raw meat, birds' nests. All that's going on. All that's going on. I laugh and laugh at it. I'm like, for God's sake. I know, God for God. I think he should have come out with a pair of boots on. I think he should have come out with a pair of boots on, this boy. Honestly, God. See, when I was like, this doesn't feel like a couple of days old, this child. Oh, but that's what you like, don't you? You like a nice chunky child. Yes, Pat, when have, like, we'll do a wee poll, right? Maybe it's just us, but has anybody ever went on holiday and thought, you know what, I'm going to take all this raw meat with me, pack it in the suitcase for when I go over to the USA, take all this square sausage, there you go. I'm going to the USA, do you know what I'm going to need to take with me? Square sausage, need to get some square sausage in the bag, take it over there. Who does that? Why do they do it? I've no idea why so many people do that. And it's disgusting, dripping stuff. Dripping. In fact, a guy brought some back that had like wee beetles inside it. Beatles. Oh, my Heather and Marshall. I tell you, the square sausages and the totty scones that is the bomb. But I can't taste anything now. And I know, but that sounds like it sounds like the dreaded lurgy. But as I said, in fact, I've took a test every day for the past week. But I took two tests yesterday negative, and I've took a test this morning negative. I know, Pip and Alex, if I go over to, say I go to Spain, I want to taste the paella and stuff like that. I want to taste their saying that I do like egg and chips no matter where I go. But you like to taste the local cuisine. I'm not wanting to take a square sausage with me everywhere I go. Even though I love square sausage, I'm not going to be taking that to Florida. Not today. Here, going to Heather Marshall's. Suitcase full of square sausages there, yeah. Stopped at the border. Listen, they would throw me out of America and that would break my heart because you know how I feel. I love America. Oh. Birds' nests, though. Did you know that they've got birds' nests? Listen, I don't know what they do with the bird's nest. Is it bird's nest soup? I'm not sure. But it's something to do with birds' nests. Right? And the birds that make the nests spit the stuff out to make the nest. Spit it out. So it's bird spit nest soup. That's a mouthful to say when you're no well. Bird spit nest soup. There you are, that's what you're getting for dinner. What's for dinner the night, Mum? Bird's nest soup. Spit soup. Eat your spit soup up. Eat it up. Oh, see, the food looks awesome in Vegas. Do you know where I would need to go? I'd need to go to the Heart Attack Grill. I know. I would just get I'd just get the small burger. I couldn't eat the big large one. No chance. But I'd like to experience that. If you don't know the Heart Attack Grill, you go you go in and they put a hospital gown on you. Hospital gown, right? You go in and you got to pay cash. They don't take credit cards, cash only. So you go in and there's nothing healthy at all on the menu. Nothing healthy whatsoever. In fact, they promote cigarettes and all that, right? That's all that kind of stuff. See if you want some wine. They bring it over, know how like the drips that you get in hospital. They bring your wine out and that. You can suck the wine out a bag like that. And no, it's healthy. You know, everyone's full fat, but I'd like the experience. Heather, I think I just don't want to eat my food so I can get a spanking off one of the good looking waitresses, because that's what. See if you don't eat your meal, they spank you. I'm not kidding. With a paddle, in fact, they paddle you. They've got a paddle, a special paddle, and you get smacked in the ass. Yeah, there's a few people, Hungry Fat Chick as well. The two of them went to the Heart Attack Grill. See, that's it. I would be wanting. I'd leave that much in my burger because I've been enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? But I'd leave that and a couple of chips. I'd leave like that, and I'd be like, where do you want me? See, Heather, I'm a lot of work. I'd be like, Heather, you need to get me. Yeah, police station. I took the paddle off her and spanked her back. I didn't know you weren't allowed to do that. I thought if she spanked me, I could get a spanking her, but assault. Deported. Get her out of here. Get her back to Scotland. See, all we've really got. See, I don't venture out much anyway, but we've got a beef eater. You know, we've got a beef eater. We've got like some Chinese restaurants. We've got Indian. We've got a lot of Indian restaurants. Somebody says that we've got a Taco Bell. I don't know where the hell the Taco Bell is, but I've never had one. But I quite fancy a Taco Bell. I've never ever had. Do you want to hear? I've never even had a taco. See, like the crispy tacos that people eat, I've never even had one of them. I'd love a taco. Love it. So, Heather, I'd be spending my time either in the Heart Attack Grill or just. Oh no, see, I'd like to go to some shows as well. Like the more adult kind of show. I'm not embarrassed of it. Yeah, I'm going to see a stripper night. What about it? What about it? Mind your business. Mind your beeswax. Oh, aye. See, don't be taking me to Amsterdam because you know where I'm going to be. Don't be taking me to Amsterdam. I'll either be stoned out my nut or walking the red light district. That's what I'm going. Look, that's what I'm going. Saying that, I'd love to go to the Anne Frank house. The only problem with that is it's up a lot of stairs, and I've got problems going up and down stairs. Oh, please take me there. That sounds like my kind of show. Heather, that's exactly what I'm. See, Heather knows all the good places. That's exactly the kind of show that I would like. You know, just to, for entertainment purposes only. Just, oh, aye. I just wanted to see that. I mean, I'm just. It's a project I'm doing in Scotland. You see. Oh. Oh, I'd love a crunchy taco thing. Oh, God, aye. Yeah, oh, I'm a dirty girl. Heather, I'm a dirty girl. What can I say? And listen, you know, I like all sorts. You know, I'm versatile. Versatile. I like all sorts. I like it. Look, I love everybody. That's my problem. I'm a lover. Lover, do. Mrs. Lover Girl, lover. Mrs. Lover Girl. Yeah, I don't know. I'd seen that there was a Taco Bell opening, but I don't think it's in my. Maybe it's in my area. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I tell you what happened yesterday that shocked me a wee bit. Oh, see, I'd love it. You know, see, watching people doing the mukbangs and eating Taco Bell. I'm jealous as hell. And Wendy's. I've never had a Wendy's either. I see my chemist that I go to. Yesterday, it's all over our newspaper. A 15-year-old boy killed a 27-year-old guy and stabbed him something like 200 and odd times. And he went into a stabbing fret. The only thing I can think is he's been drugged out his face. But that was at my chemist. My chemist, no, that was all boarded off. Yesterday with police tape. That's what's happening here. Crazy stuff. I mean, that's a hate crime right there. See if somebody's. I mean, you think it? How long would it take to do that? Oh, listen, I'd like a Chip and Dale or Girly Dale. I'd like either one of them. I'd be on a wee lap dance. Aye, on you go ahead. I like that. It's culture. Oh. Oh yeah, so see if I do get a Taco Bell, Gigi, I'll let you know and tell you. Heather and Marshall going to cuddle each other for me, and I can't wait to see your wee babas when they arrive. Thank you for coming in, and I love yous. Oh aye, I like culture. But listen, see in Amsterdam, I would love to go to the Anne Frank Museum, honestly, because I was fascinated with Anne Frank's story. I still am. And the see, I get angry because I keep thinking to myself, who grassed them in? Who grassed them in? Right, this is what's on my mind. Who grassed the Frank family in? Whoever it is, I hope they went to hell. That stayed in that, the secret annex it was called. And it was behind a cupboard in the dad's work. See, I would love to see that. I would drag the leg up these stairs if need be. Michelle, good morning to you. Good morning. I would drag the leg up these stairs just to see that. And Gigi, I get dead annoyed though. See when I watch it and I think somebody grasped that whole family in after them living there for so long. It's a tragic story, and our wee diary getting left and all that. It's just heartbreaking. Aye, it's terrible. So I would love to see that. Who's going to get this bought? Who's going to get the bot? Um, I'd love to see that. And there's a museum for. There's one of the museums there. I want to see the museum because I've always thought it's about antique naughty stuff, right? Naughty stuff back in the day. And I'm wondering if it's like people showing their ankles. Remember back in the day, if you showed your ankle, that was. Oh, look at her, she's trashy. Back in the day, they weren't even allowed to show their. Is it the museum like that, or is it? I think it's better than that. I want to go to that museum as well. Of course, I want to go to some coffee houses to have an edible of something that we are not allowed here. But I think that would help my back. You know what I mean? I think that would help my back. I better watch it when eat too much because, as I said, my friend ate a full cookie and slept for 3 days. We're not used to it here in Scotland. We're not used to that. I would just go and go. I don't know strength or anything like that. I'm oblivious to what's good for you or what strength. Some people know all about this kind of stuff. I don't. I'd be getting the most strongest cookie, wouldn't I, and eating it and been out for 7 days. That's right, go for girl. It was only a few months and then that was liberation, which is all. The whole thing about Anne Frank is just absolute tragic. And how they treated people, it disgusts me, all that. And the Titanic, yeah, the Titanic, I'm dead interested in that as well, Gigi. In fact, I'd read this, was it a book? I can't mind if it was a book. I think it was a book I read about the Titanic. The sky get pew pew. The sky got the bot, and they were saying that the Titanic was on fire for the minute it left the dock. There was a fire in one of the. I was going to say ovens, but it's not the ovens. You know what I'm talking about. Down below, there was a fire in one of them, and it kept going and getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So there's conspiracy theories as that what caused them to sink, or what? But I think it was what they did say was the reason they were going so fast was because there was this fire in the basement, and they were needing to get to New York as quickly as possible. So that's why they were like full steam ahead, and that's why by the time they'd seen the iceberg, it was too late. And not having enough boats, lifeboats, and the poor people, of course, they just get left on the ship, didn't they? It was only the rich people that get saved, which is so wrong as well. Yeah, my mum and dad actually went to. My mum and dad have been to the Titanic museum. I think their passengers had drowned as well on it. But my mum got some. I've got wee postcards and stuff like that. Oh, I know the whole thing. I mean, it makes my blood boil when I watch it. But I think you've got to. I think people have got to watch it to see what humanity was like back then and what not to do in the future, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's hard watching it. See, when I watch the things about the Holocaust and stuff like that, it sickens me. It sickens me to I can't even tell you how much. But you've got to see it to for your ancestors and to tell your children what happened in the past and what should never happen again. Evil happened. That's exactly what happened. It was evil. Yes, Laurie Vallow, yep, and Chad Daybell. I'm waiting. I don't know. Are they having a court case together? If you don't know, right, Laurie Vallow, she had two beautiful children, and she met this guy Chad, right? And she met this guy Chad, and Chad had a kind of cult thing going, right? He was a kind of cult leader or something, and he says that he could look at the children and see that there was the devil in them or something like that. That these children were of the devil or something like that. Oh, there, I've lost you. What have I done? There we go. So he says the children are evil. The children are evil. The next thing, children are missing. Where's the children? They're not at school. Nobody knows where the children. Chad and Laurie fled to Hawaii. Right, they're living up in Hawaii Kids are nowhere to be seen. Where's the kids? Where's the kids? Eventually, they found the kids in the back garden, and managed to get to Hawaii to arrest them. So they've got a trial coming up, but we don't know if the two of them. I've never seen a case like that that's actually been two people getting tried together. So I don't know what's going to happen, but that's going to be a good court case. That's going to be a good court case to watch. Oh God, Gigi, do you? There's a certain place. I've always said it, and it's true. There's a certain place in hell for these kind of folk. A certain place in the hell for these kind of. I mean, your kids. You would choose your kids over anybody. See, if a guy came in and says, "Listen, your kids have got the devil in them," I'd be kicking them where it hurts and telling them to away you go. You know what I mean? I mean, we go, oh, maybe you're right. I've always looked at Peter and thought, maybe you're right, Peter. You've got the devil in you, son. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if she was just so in love with him or if she just believed his nonsense. I don't know. I see. It's all come out. I don't know all about it, but it's going to all come out. It's going to be interesting. See, I like all that kind of stuff, and I try and keep an open mind when I'm watching trials. I try, but see the last one of the young guy that dismembered his mum and dad. Listen, see if you opened statements. I was like, oh, just guilty. Just that's it, guilty. They had so much evidence. They had video footage. That the parents' remains found in the house, and they just. I was like, oh no, he's guilty straight away. I don't even need to listen to the trial. I don't even listen. Just the opening statements. That's it. The guy's guilty. And she pretended to be mentally unfit. No, well, I doubt that. They concealed to see if you're mentally unfit. You wouldn't be concealing where the children were, right? Because if you're mentally unfit, you don't care, right? You don't care. So they wouldn't go to the trouble of concealing the children and then fleeing. That's a sound mind right there. That's a sound that means that you know what you're doing. So I hope they blow that one out of the water. Yeah, opening statements, I thought, because they had every evidence, they had all the evidence in that case. The defence had nothing. Do you know, I can always remember, do you know she came on and said, I remember she came on and she says, now, I want you to think about, I know you are going to see a lot of evidence, you are going to see a lot of stuff and hear a lot of stuff, but I want you to think about the stuff you can't see. I want you to think about the stuff that you can't see. Think about that for a minute. Right, I'm thinking, well, I don't see Aquaman in the court, doing a striptease. That's one thing. I can't see that. Giraffes. I can't see giraffes in the courtroom either. There's a lot of stuff we can't see. Imagine saying that in the opening statements. I want you to, now you're going to be presented with all this evidence, right? All this evidence you're going to be, but don't concentrate on concentrate on the stuff you can't see. She said, I was like, oh my God, what law school has she been in? Concentrate on the stuff you can't see. It's a hell of a lot. I can't see, lady. I can't see lots of money in my house. Can't see that. I thought it was a joke. Gigi, I thought it was concentrate on the stuff you can't see. What kind of things that you say to people in the courtroom? I don't know. Because the overwhelming evidence of this evil boy. So that was I got my mum and dad were glued to that one as well. Pardon me, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm just loaded with the cold. So that's how I was like, see the prosecution when they come on with all their actual evidence. I was like, oh, that's it. Throw the book up. Just take the book, judge, take the book and throw it at him. Oh. So that'll be a good court case. I'm trying to think of another one. I know there's another one coming up. I can't remember the name yet. It'll be coming up sooner as a sentencing. It's on the Law and Crime channel anyway, because I love the Law and Crime channel. Gigi, do you know what? I know exactly why he done it. See, this is a lawyer in me, and I'd been watching loads and loads of court cases. I think I'll tell you why he done it, right? Everybody's like, why did he do that? I'll tell you why. Because he had this hot girlfriend, right? He was punching above his weight, as they say. He had this really, really hot girlfriend, right? And he told her that he's got all this cash, right? And he's got SpaceX, my dream job. He's going to work in SpaceX. He's going to be driving a Tesla, you know, probably working with Elon Musk, the guy, right? And he's saying to her, look at flats and stuff like that. Open-minded, good morning. Look at flats. Any flat, just doesn't, it doesn't matter the price. Pick a flat out, darling, pick a flat. You never need to work again. He told her all this kind of stuff, right? But he was telling lies. He never had a job in SpaceX, right? This was all lies. So he thought to himself, see if I now turn around and say, look, I'm sorry, I lied about that. I've not even been to university or anything like that. The hot girlfriend is going to bugger off, isn't she? The hot girlfriend is going to go, F you. So he thought to himself, how am I going to be able to get money so that we can go down to Florida and we can buy all this thing? Here, I know mum and dad are insured. And that was the motive, and that's why he done it. He done it to keep the hot girlfriend, and the only way to do it would be to do that to his parents to get the cash. So he could live this life that he was promising the girlfriend. She would have left him, but she was hanging on because she thought, I'm going to be married to somebody that works in SpaceX. Right? Like me, I would be like, oh, I'm going to space. My fiance works in SpaceX. You know, so he had all this elaborate stuff that he had told, and there was only two options, GG, to him, right? One was to come clean and say, I've been lying, I'm sorry, I still love you, all the rest of it. And she would have probably went, you know what, do one, or do this to his parents to get the insurance money. That's what he done. And see, the end, the defence came at the end of it, right, well, I'll tell you what we have learned throughout the trial is, my client's a liar. He's a I was like, this woman, honestly, just you put the nail in it, head, just you put the nail in it. My client is a liar. I'm okay then. Oh, his dad was on to him, alright. Aye, his dad was definitely on to him. Because he phoned up the bloody college or whatever it was, and the college had never heard of him or something like that. He hadn't been to classes, right? He failed at every test that he'd done. He failed. So the dad knew, and the dad sent him a text saying, "Me and you have to talk." See, if he would have came clean, the mum and dad would have. Any mum and dad, you'd be angry at your child for lying, but it's still your child, and they would have got over it. But it wasn't because of that, the parents, it was because he was trying to keep a hold of this girlfriend that he promised the world to. Go and pick a flat, doesn't matter how much it is. Doesn't matter, go and buy the flat. Oh, I'm working with Elon Musk. See if I came on here and started hitting news with that stuff. Listen, by the way, I'm doing a collab. Elon Musk and Aquaman coming to the bungalow. You'd be like, she's losing her mind. There's my open-minded. Open-minded, we were talking about this trial that we watched, it was last month, and it was this young boy, and he had a really good-looking girlfriend, you know, and he just told one lie after the other. He was saying that he was in university and stuff like that, and he was saying that he was going to get a job in SpaceX, have accepted him. And he had it all on his social media. SpaceX have said yes. We've got the go-ahead for launch, right? I'm going to be working for SpaceX. He said to the girlfriend, we're moving to Florida. I'm buying you a big house, darling. You're never going to need to work again. I've got the cash. Girlfriend was head over the heels in love with this, you know, but I think it was because of the whole SpaceX thing, right? Not actually the guy. So it turns out that this went on for years, and then it came to the thing that he was going to need to either come clean and say, look, I've been telling lies, or do something else. And he chose to kill his parents to get the insurance money. And he done a terrible job and was caught. My lovely good morning, good morning. I hope you're doing good. I'm loaded with a cold. Just want to see what I've done so far with my cross stitching. That's what I've done so far. Look, see all the back, look. Oh. Yeah, the girlfriend would have been away. The parents would have gave him, because that's what you do as a parent, you forgive your child. But he just lied so much about everything was a liar. Everything was a lie. Everything. And do you know what, Gigi, do you know, I even now turns my stomach. The poor couple, the girlfriend's mum and her partner, her partner, were in the pool. Her partner was topless and stuff like that, boobies out, swimming about in the pool. And he dumps his dad in the bushes and then he jumps in the pool and she says he was washing himself like that. Oh, and they're swimming in the water. Swimming in the water. I've got a terrible cold, so I won't be able to see my wee grandbaba until this cold clears up. But I've been taking my, look, it's in my bin. Look, see, I've been taking my flow tests. They're all negative, so it's just a really bad cold I've got. But look, my nose is going to fall off with the amount of times I've been blowing it. And because it's blocked, I can't taste anything, and I'm like, can he taste stuff? Is it going to be the dreaded Lergy? But it's not. It's just a cold. But I think, do you know, see, anybody now, see when we sneeze or anything like that, that's automatically where your mind goes. It's like people with cancer. As soon as I've got anything sore, I'm like, oh my God, it's back. It's back. And now, as I say, this part of my neck is sore and I can feel it swollen. And that's like, no, how I've had my lymph nodes removed and stuff like that. So that's what that is. Well, we're getting 80 mile an hour winds today. I think there's going to be more than 8 mile an hour. It's brewing up pretty, but I can hear wheelie bins as we speak. Getting blown about out there. So all my wee ornaments will be down. They'll all be down. So I'm going to go, guys. Do you know I'm going to make myself a chai latte? That's what, because I love that. And I'm going to get into the rest of this cross stitch. And I'll show you. Open minded. See, your comment took my eye there. Of course, I would need. See if Aquaman came down here, I'd forget about my cold like that. I will come into the bungalow. Look, I'm starting to think he's never going to come down here. Him or Elon Musk. The offer's been there for a while, and Officer Bob. I've had the offer out there for a while, and they've not took the offer out yet. I'm starting to think they're not going to do it. So I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Right? In fact, see if I've got a mask. Right, I'm going to give you a special kiss today because I love you all so much, and I don't want to give you this cold, right? Right, so I'll be back to see you all tomorrow, and I love you all very, very much. Have a lovely day, everybody. Safe kiss.